it begins. What's up, Nick?
Hey, man.
So this is Nick Vaughn. He's a really cool dude. We went to high school together. He's super smart, crazy intellectual guy, but also very artistic. And I love what he does with music and just the whole way he's gone about life. So can you just talk a little bit about either music or like engineering, one of those two topics? Can we go into one of those?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much. That was a great introduction there. So yeah, let's go into who I am in general.
Okay.
So I'm an engineer, computer engineer, and I consider myself an artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I like to make music, specifically like hip hop kind of genre, but I consider myself like an alternative artist. Like my name is Envy the MC.
Envy the NC.
Yeah, NV, my initial is Nick Vaughn.
MC.
And NV and then the MC,
Okay.
you know, because MC is what we used to call rappers back in the day, the MC.
Right.
Like master of ceremonies.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they used to rock the party with the DJs and turntable, wicka wicka, you know, kind of stuff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, everybody follow me, you know, kind of stuff. Put your hands in the air, you know. That kind of stuff, you know, like a classic, back in the day, that's what rapping was. You had a DJ, like
That's
DJ
right.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Those dudes rocked the party.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you couldn't be a rapper without a dope DJ.
It's just
You know.
true. The computer engineer with swag. Very rare.
So, I don't like that word. But yeah, so what I like is I like to use my abilities to be able to create things. I want to be a creator. Like I like to not create. I feel it makes me feel depressed not to be able to create something.
Totally,
I like to be
dude,
able
totally.
to
Like,
make things.
Being able to create something every day like these videos is just totally made me so happy. It feels so good.
I
to
know.
put something out, to create something no one's ever done before, and it's mine. I did it, start to finish. There it is.
I started doing this kind of stuff in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I realized, wow, I really do like creating things because I would do the video editing, all that. That's why I was like, when you asked me about it, I'm like, yeah, just do this, do that, because like I did this all in 8th grade. Like,
Yeah.
I made an 8th grade video even for our the first graduating class of 8th grade.
What?
Yeah, dude, it had like a couple thousand views. Yeah,
That's
I had a
sick.
huge afro. It was.
Me and Nick actually met the first time in
6th grade.
6th grade, was it?
We
At
went to the Joseph Widmer place.
the gate field trip?
The gate.
Or was it before that?
I thought, didn't you? Because I met Ryan.
When did you first go to Joseph Widmer?
6th grade, but it might have been when you were gone.
No.
I was with Ryan. It was like the last.
It was in Gate. So I first met Nick on a Gate field trip, which is like this special program for like gifted kids, right? Basically, we were able to solve puzzles better than all the other kids. And
Don't they just give you a puzzle test?
it's just a puzzle
to
test.
get in, you just take a puzzle.
You
Can
take
you
a
solve
puzzle.
these puzzles?
Right, I'm like, yes, I can solve some freaking puzzles. And I guess other kids can't do it, but dude, there's people who failed that when they were in 8th grade, and I passed it when I was in 2nd grade. So I guess it's not that easy,
But
but
passed in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
I took it. I only came to America in 4th grade, so I took it in 4th grade. Yeah.
okay. You came to America in 4th grade. Where country are you from?
So like
Terrible. I don't even know that.
I was in a military family.
Right. Okay.
Right. So I lived in Germany.
In Germany.
For 10 years.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I would go to other parts of Europe too, but like the base was located in Germany.
Okay.
Like
So we went from
Heidelberg.
Germany to there.
Right.
So we met in 6th grade on a field trip. They told me to hang out with him because he was the new kid, and I was like, "What's up, dude?" We kind of hung out there, but he doesn't even remember me from there. But then later
You looked way different.
later we ended up hanging. It's because I was like chubby and fat, probably.
You used to be fat.
Not fat. I was like kind of chunky. I was like husky. I was never fat. My mom wouldn't let me be fat. If my mom once told me, like, she's like, Jesse, if your waist goes any bigger, I'm not buying you any more jeans. So,
Oh my god.
and then it clicked. I was like, okay, so I can't go past weight size 32. That's it. That's my limit.
Dude.
Started working out, and that was the beginning of fitness.
Oh my god. I didn't know you used to be.
But I was always in sports before then.
Nice.
But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was because I ate too much Top Ramen and Jif peanut butter, and like that was my diet.
It's alright, dude. When I went to college, I started eating nothing but like bacon.
Oh,
Every day, dude. It's hard. The freshman 15 is real, dude.
dude,
It's real.
Doesn't-
like for college.
and isn't that like terrible? Like, I feel like black people have that high blood pressure like problem in general, don't they?
I don't want to be a stereotype,
but like
I do have high cholesterol.
high cholesterol.
Yeah.
That's what it is, not blood pressure. High cholesterol.
Yeah. Like I can't even touch bacon now.
Really?
No, whenever I see bacon, I feel sick. That's how much I had.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad because I have bacon. It's just the most magical thing in the world to me.
I want to barf every time I think.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
You ruined bacon for yourself?
That's because when you go to college the first time, it's like, oh, you can eat anything you want. Well, what else would I eat? Let's get bacon on that. Yeah, like, you know, they're like, I could put bacon on that. I could put bacon on that. You know, like, always bacon available.
Okay.
And you're going from like a home environment where it wasn't always available to like now it's, you know, available and you overeat.
Yeah.
You know, your eyes are bigger than your stomach, and it's like.
Nick got a scholarship from the Gates Foundation for like $100 million basically, and it's not $100 million, but it was a shit ton of money. It was definitely enough to pay for his college and have fun. And so, with that money, he spent it on bacon, obviously, on absolutely everything.
No, I did not. Do not tell Mr. Bill Gates that. No, I did not.
Because he's watching.
Yeah, he is. No.
Hi, Bill Gates. I'm Jesse Palin.
Only a little bit went to the bacon. All right, they pay for the meal plan. All right, so only a little. And after the first semester, I was like, oh, gross.
No more bacon.
No more bacon. Yeah. But yeah, when you start out college, be careful, because the freshman 15 is real, and it will get you. It's a good thing you didn't go to...
That didn't happen to me. No, I went straight to college.
You went to college?
I went straight to college, but I was also working a 40-hour-a-week job and dating a girl that I freaking hated. And so I actually lost 30 pounds, because when I start hating life, I lose weight. And so I lost 30 pounds, got my first abs in my life, and I was actually about as fit as I'd ever been at that point, up until that point of my life.
Right, so it was like Darth Vader kind of stuff. You let the hate, you know.
Right.
The force was enough to sustain.
Right, exactly. I was in that room over there doing an ab workout and running a mile every single day for about 6 weeks.
See, that's what I need to do when I feel out of it. I just need to work out.
Dude, that was my thing. I would be like, hey, sorry, I can't talk right now. I have to work out. Chuck the phone, work out until I can't breathe anymore, and then I would feel okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that's what they do, especially with running. Runners do it a lot for the endorphins or something.
Right.
They get a runner's high.
Right, you can smoke weed and get the same thing, but
I don't know.
Not that that's what I recommend, but yeah, after you run several miles, then you can get a runner's high, but you can get the same thing just by working out or doing adequate workout, or even just going outside in nature and putting your freaking feet in the grass, just grounding yourself, letting all the radiation and crap just leave your body.
You mean grounding as far as meditation? Talking about grounding meditation?
That and literally your positive and negative fucking
energy.
Yeah,
the energy
balances and shit just balances out when you put your feet in the earth.
Yeah.
I don't know all the freaking science behind it. You should know that crap.
Science.
But there's the positive and negative ions in your body or whatever the fuck.
You're talking about atomic levels?
Yeah, right. So that stuff literally balances out more when you put your feet in the grass, because we're running around all day with these cell phones and in cars and airplanes and stuff. So there's a bunch of radiation and all these different things that are influencing our body and everything. And I guess when you put your feet in the dirt, that stuff begins to balance you out. This is just what I've heard. I don't know what the science is behind it, but all I know is that when I put my feet in the grass over there, it feels really great. So
okay, well, let's go with that. Yeah, put my feet in the grass. It feels great. I think going out to nature, going to somewhere where it distracts you and it's quiet.
Yeah.
Because we never, as human beings, with all this technology, we're always thinking about what's next.
Right.
What's going to happen next, or what did happen. That girl fucked me over. You're dating and stuff, or oh man, that about my boss really ran down my neck kind of stuff. We're always living in the past, in the future, and it's really hard to live right now. What's going on right now?
Being in the present, we're sitting here. This is what's happening.
Right.
Nothing else.
And
is happening.
as a human, I'll admit, especially as someone that likes problem solving and planning things, I'm never really here.
That's a sad thing. But you're here now.
I mean, yeah, I'm here now, right? But it's hard. It's hard to get here. It's hard to get here in the moment.
Yeah.
Especially with this lifestyle, with the up and up lifestyle, next big thing. Gotta focus. Gotta get gotta work.
Yeah. Everyone's always in their freaking head. They don't have time to just, or they don't take the time or use the time to just take a freaking breath. Oh, I'm here right now. I'm standing here. This is what's going on. All that shit actually doesn't fucking matter. Because in reality, it really doesn't matter. And the only thing that matters is this moment right here, right now. And what you make out of it.
Right. Yeah, there's no time like the present, you know? It's a gift. That's why they call it the present. It's the lamest thing I ever heard from a movie, but...
Panda. Kung Fu Panda. That's where
That's where you heard it?
That's where I heard it.
Yeah.
The old, big, like, tortoise guy. I think. That's why they call it the present. Yeah. He was telling it to Master Shifu.
Dude, you have a good memory.
At the pond of Sacred Tears.
When's the last time you saw that? You have a really good memory.
At least 4 years ago.
Dude, I can't remember that movie worth anything, man. Like, that's pretty good.
I have this weird thing where I like remember like everything that they say sometimes, like out of movies, even if I
you
just
must have like some kind of auditory memory or something. That's pretty good.
It might be. It could be.
That's it. You see, I'm good at visual information. You know, I memorize visual stuff.
So like, how would that apply?
For my job?
Right. No. So out of a movie, I mean, so like you just remember like the picture of what happened. You don't remember what they said.
I'll remember the picture more than like I'll probably remember the auditory context of that, but like I'm more visual, so I like memorizing like scenes and stuff more than like.
Okay.
Probably more than I don't know. It depends, man. It depends. Like,
dude, that's the thing. Okay, so like I heard that there was like 3 different kinds of people. There was a TED talk this lady gave. She's like, there's seers, there's hearers, and there's feelers. You know?
Right. Kinetic. They call that kinetic, visual, auditory.
Right.
Right.
And so, I personally, I would think that I am more feeling and visual and then auditory last. But it's funny that that I remember that one thing that that they said, and you point out that I must be auditory. So now I'm like, I don't know. I guess
it could be you just really liked it and you just remember. Because, like, if I hear something I really like from a movie, I'm going to remember it.
Right. It was a beautiful thing that I heard, and I was like, wow, yeah, I know, I should totally, that's the thing. It's the present. It's the beautiful, and it was a tortoise saying it. I really like tortoises. I have a tortoise. Her name's Speedy, and she's really nice.
I didn't know you had a tortoise.
Yeah, she hangs out in the backyard. She, like, walks around. She came in the house. If we leave the door open, she comes in the house and walks around.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's really cool. She's like, no. I was going to say 15 years old. I used to say that when I was like 14, but I think now she's like 25.
Damn.
She's about a year older than I am.
And you just let her hang out back there?
Yeah, no, she just chills and like, we just, she'll come up to the door and we give her some lettuce and then she goes, hangs around and sleeps. And then in the winter from like September till like March, she hibernates.
Really?
Yeah, she just goes into the ground, digs a hole. She actually has a hole underneath the cherry tree over there that she started. Dude. And she'll just sleep there for the entire winter and part of the spring.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
When I was a kid and she did it, I freaked out. I thought my tortoise died. Like, I was crying. Like, my sister told on me. I got grounded afterwards. And, like, because I thought my tortoise was gone. I was so sad and, like, destroyed as a little kid. My first animal died. But then, like, a few months later, or several months later, the tortoise comes out. And I'm like, oh, my God, she's alive!
Damn.
I experienced death at a young age.
Bro, dude, my dog died of cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. I was on a date and I told the girl that, and she fucking laughed at me. She fucking laughed. And I'm like, dude. Whenever I tell anyone else that, you're like, yeah. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, right? Yeah, that's what I expect. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. But when I told this chick that, she's like,
sociopath. Or
like, oh my God.
She just didn't know how else to feel.
No, she legit thought it was funny. Like,
okay, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked up. Because even me, like when death occurs, I don't really know how. Like I don't get sad when death occurs, but I like, for some reason I just continue to be who I am, and I might even be just a little bit happier because I don't know how else to feel. I just naturally do that. I don't know if it's like a preconditioned thing for other people to like make them feel good, or like
Well,
it's
everyone's
just myself protecting myself so I don't feel bad.
It is. Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone has a different way of grieving.
Right.
Like some people, they cry. Some people don't cry. You may think, wow, they're insensitive, but
Right.
you don't know what they're feeling inside.
Right.
This is a coping method. Everyone has their own ways of dealing with reality.
So that's probably what it is. It's like the coping thing. It's my in my mind. It's like, hey, no, like fully feeling that would suck.
Right.
Let's just be happy and like try to project that.
Yeah. It's nothing. There's no wrong way of grieving.
Right.
So
You just gotta do whatever it is you need to do. Okay, so we went
through
totally
a lot of topics.
Totally off.
So
topic.
I think you were asking me about computer engineering.
Right.
So what I do in computer engineering is my favorite part of it right now is I like making software and robots. So as far as the software goes, I can make applications for helping you organize your files, helping you what's a good example of an application I would make for you? Like phone apps.
Okay.
I can make a phone app like a fart button for you. And make a Jesse Palin fart button. We'll record you farting. We'll put it in the App Store. And people can download it for $9.99.
Because everyone wants a Jesse fart button. No, that's not what I want. You know what I really need? Is an app that goes on Instagram, follows a bunch of people, comments on their page, and likes 5 of their photos. That way I can just get a ton of followers at once.
That's a thing.
That's the app that I need.
It's called the spam bot. And I'm not gonna make you one of those.
That's the app that you need. Instant 10,000 followers, 3 days.
There's apps on there to advertise that. I don't know if they work, but
I know. I don't want to do that. To be quite honest, I'd rather do it myself.
it's better to just grind out, because if you get fake followers, it's not the same.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
You gotta be real. Keep it real, Jesse.
Create that content.
Mm-hmm.
Create the content, and people will come.
Hopefully. So yeah, and software stuff. I'm really big on creating software, and it's just fun because you can make you just think of anything you want. You have a problem, and there's so many different ways of solving the problem.
Yeah.
I can solve it this way, that way. I could do a crappy version of the code, just all lazily written, or I can do it neatly organized, so I can pass it on to someone. There's all kinds of cool things you can do. I like making user interfaces where it's I make something complicated simple for people.
Right. That's what everyone loves.
Right.
That's how it shows that you really know what the fuck you're doing.
It's so people don't understand how much code goes into writing those kind of things, because as a person programming, you don't really think okay, if I was a person who doesn't know how to use this, how would it? It's hard for people to get in that mindset. I'm a person who doesn't really know how stuff like this works. So how would I make that easier for them?
Yeah.
Especially in the video, I made a Taylor Swift video game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It was
what kind of video game was this?
It's a maze game. You're in a maze and you're getting attacked by evil corgis.
Okay, that could have gone really bad with the Taylor Swift thing, but okay.
You have to you collect Taylor Swift.
Oh, you kid wait, what?
It's she's an icon, right? Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
She's there's a blip, and you try to find all the Taylor Swifts
to
save her.
Okay. And you're just playing some first person game?
Yeah.
Where you're walking around?
Through a forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Through a forest?
Yeah, man. And there's these little gremlins that you have to answer riddles to get to the other parts of the map and stuff. And
that's pretty...
Yeah, when I went to my job in NVIDIA, when I got an interview with NVIDIA, I showed them the game, and they were laughing like hell.
This guy literally got a job opportunity at every major software company that exists in the Silicon Valley before he even graduated.
That's not true. That's not true.
Sorry.
I didn't apply for
70% of them.
Okay, that's fine.
At least. Of the good ones. Of the good ones. Go ahead and continue with your NVIDIA Taylor Swift story.
I get uncomfortable when people sell me up so much. Yeah. The Taylor Swift thing. So yeah, video games, I like making video games, they're fun, but I want to make more of stuff that It's more for people's daily routines, like applications for phones and stuff. I think that'd be a really cool thing to get into eventually. But that's just the software side of things. Now, the hardware side of things, I like making robots. So this summer, I was even trying to make my own electric skateboard and stuff. And like, there's this disabled girl. She was born with like one arm, I think. I'm not sure of exact details about it, but she has one arm.
Okay.
So we want to make a robotic arm that's made out of like, we 3D printed the arm for all the parts.
Okay.
And
Can I stop you for a second? Because I think my camera's not gonna.
Oh, is it the 3-minute gap?
Yeah.
All right. You're back. Okay.
We're back. We were talking about the girl with the one arm and the arm you're building.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we're gonna make something that connects to here, and we built all the parts already. And so we have all the parts 3D printed. We have a 3D printer, me and my friend, and all the joints connect, and they make this arm that's able to be moved with a couple let's say little strings, you know, like little flexible things that can pull with motors.
Right. Yeah. That's cool.
Right. So the goal is to have a glove connected to her one arm that does work, right? So that she can manipulate this arm and just mirror it. So when I move this arm, this moves with me.
Yeah.
So when she tries to pick up like maybe an object like this, it will just mirror this arm with this glove with these sensors inside of it. There's these resistors. Do you know what a resistor is?
Yeah. It's a tiny little wire that has 2 wires on the end of it and has some kind of little something inside of it. I don't know.
It's okay. You don't have to know.
No, a resistor. I used to I had to put it inside my car to mess with the
okay,
security
then
system.
You do know. Okay,
Yeah.
they mess with the current.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, by messing with the current, we have these flexa sensors, and what's special about them is when I flex a finger, like the resistor, they call it flex resistor or something. Yeah. When it bends, it actually increases the resistance inside. And what happens when we increase resistance is the electricity flowing, the current, we call it the current, it changes, the value that changes. Okay. So based on the change of value in the current in each of these little sensors on the fingers, when I bend, I can tell it that this is, I can tell it we're bending this hand.
And how much to bend.
How much to bend.
Okay.
Right. You get it. Right.
Yeah.
So with these flexible little sensors on the hand, I can manipulate each digit of the finger and tell it which digit and how much.
Okay.
That's the idea.
So that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, it's hard. There was a team at my school.
And it would be the same thing here as well.
Right. There was a team at my school that tried to do this whole arm thing. It was hard. I don't even think they got it done.
The same project you're doing?
Not the exact same, but the same concept. An arm that mimics movement.
Okay.
You know, they used a power glove. Have you ever seen the old school power gloves?
No, but I've looked at Thanos' power glove, and that thing's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. It's from Sega or something. I forgot. But anyway, that's just one example of the stuff I like to do. I like making stuff that helps people, or can be a part of their lives, or do something that improves someone's life in some way. It doesn't have to be even totally significant as this is gonna change people's lives forever. Yeah. Something as cool as I can make this download faster for you, or I can make this I can make this easier for you to use. Your phone or anything. I just want to make a contribution where I feel I done my part and I use my skills to make life different for someone.
You want to feel valued, and that's total normal emotion thing to want to feel. Is you want to feel valued, you've done something to help contribute to the world.
Yeah, I don't want to feel I just I could, if I wanted, I could just go into video games and just make video games.
Right.
And people love video games.
You could change people's lives with video games.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just I wanted to be more direct in helping people's lives as far as either assistive technology, something that or even with computers. I just wanted to be more out there as far as an engineer. I wanted to improve people's life that way, robotics or stuff like that. Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Yeah. One of my friends was telling me that he helped create Daniel actually. He helped create one of the first like wheelchairs allowed people to play rugby in wheelchairs.
Really? Now that's the kind of stuff I like. Like, yeah, like that's so cool. Like I watched those wheelchair rugby matches. Sometimes.
Really?
They're really fun to watch.
Really?
You should check them out.
I've never seen that.
They're really good.
But that'd be really intense.
They're really intense. They tip each other over and
No
stuff.
way!
Yeah, dude. Like, and the people they don't even like, they just get up. You know, they're so strong. They just tip the chair over and just get back up.
Just
like it's nothing.
one hand, boom, jump back on.
Like it doesn't even phase them when they tip over. Like it's really empowering for them. Like to play these games.
Yeah, see, dude, that's super cool, man. Like I will not get close to stuff like that. In the future, when this stuff blows up and everyone's watching, then I will throw Nick some, a couple $100,000 to go ahead and continue to do that for sure.
Whatever.
But that is not my way of helping the world. My way of helping the world is simply to make videos like this, to give people an opportunity to listen to stuff like this, as well as just hear things we have to say about the world and about our opinions and life and the lessons that we've learned from it.
I have no idea how I'm gonna help the world. I have no idea.
No?
I'm just feeling my way out. Like I feel my way through life, see where it takes me, man. And right now, I'm just trying to find. I know that what I want to do. I want to make something to help people in general. So I collect skills and I just try my best. So.
Dude, that's all we can do, bro, and that's why I spent so much time traveling. And that's why I didn't want to go to school. It's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why I didn't want to go to school is because I just didn't feel like I was doing enough for myself and for my future. And yeah, but by traveling, I was able to do so much and experience so much and give so much. Like I was able to work on a farm and like, dude, just. Even not even the farm, just going outside and watering some plants and trimming some trees, dude, is so satisfying for some reason.
Because you're getting something done.
Right, you're getting something done, but you're also just contributing to this beautiful existence of life, Like, okay, I trimmed the lemon and orange trees out there, and now they look beautiful. They're gonna grow more bountiful, and they're stoked little plants out there, man.
It's funny because I realized something about me is that I like helping people. Yeah. That's my treat.
Yeah.
I like kind of metaphorically speaking, I like being able to get something that's living, like a tree, animals or stuff, and I just I like feeling like I'm making a difference in helping people in general. I have this drive to help people.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to pass a homeless person and not give something, right?
Yeah,
I was at Target the other day. There was this homeless woman trying to sell flowers, and I was like, "Sorry, I can't." I felt so bad. So what I did? I guess I knew she looked really she didn't look that well. She had no teeth, so I thought maybe who knows why?
Yeah.
Right. So it's okay, I'm gonna make sure she eats. So I got her a Taco Bell gift card.
Taco Bell.
Gift card.
This guy loves Taco Bell. It's his favorite place to eat. He goes there all the time.
Yeah, I don't sponsor them, but yeah.
What's your favorite thing you get at Taco Bell?
Cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My stomach cringes when it hears that. Just the sound of that is just.
Taco Bell is nothing compared to real Hispanic food, though. It's not.
Duh.
Well, I'm just putting that out.
Duh. But what's funny is I spent 3 months in Mexico, and the best thing that I ate there was a vegan burger.
Vegan burgers are no joke. They're no joke.
Dude,
vegetarian stuff are actually pretty good. I like veggie burgers and stuff. Those are pretty good.
This may be terrible to say, but in Latin America and in Mexico as well, the food and quality of food there is not that great. Maybe I'm just spoiled, but my mom's a great cook, and so that means I'm a great cook. And so most of the things I ate and that I eat in general, I'm I can make this better. Nobody ever makes Mexican rice the right way. Most people don't use enough tomato sauce or enough onion, and it just doesn't come out correct. The meat is just not flavored right, or it's just really trashy meat. And yeah, it all just starts to taste the same. It's a little bit disappointing. But there is one place out here called Taqueria Manteca, and that's over by the old Hollywood video store.
There's a Hollywood Videos.
The old Hollywood video
You mean
store?
Tika?
Yeah, the one that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah?
Right. Yeah. There's a taqueria out there that I used to go to years ago, and that place was really, really good. The meat that they used was super, super good. And it's the only Mexican restaurant that I've tried out here that I've actually enjoyed. And I haven't been there in like a couple years, so I'd be interested to see
I think I go there.
the way that they use it.
Taqueria. Yeah, I go there. Yeah.
Are you sure? That one?
I think so.
It's
Do
on.
they have like shrimp tacos?
It's on Main Street, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think I go there.
But it's not a restaurant. It is a restaurant,
Okay.
but it's not like super fancy.
Well, yeah.
It's
That's
not.
what I mean.
It's no Las Casuelas, but it's.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think I go
So
there.
you go there?
Yeah.
It's really good.
I know.
Is it still? It's still good.
Still good.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Me and my family go there a lot.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to. I gotta go get a burrito sometime just to see how it is.
It's still up, man. It's still good.
Okay. I'll have to slide on through then. I wonder if they'll remember me. They won't remember me. I wasn't there that much.
You'd be surprised. They might. They're like, oh my gosh, it's Jesse.
Nick used to say that to me every time he saw me in high school, and it used to make my day. It was the greatest thing.
I hope so. You know, we could have been the next Damn Daniel. Me and you. We could have. If I recorded it, we would have been the meme. We would have been Damn Daniel. You know.
Damn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could have been us.
That.
We could have been us.
Could've
We could have been
been
on the Ellen show.
Why didn't we record that?
I didn't think about it. You know, it was before recording was a thing, man. You
That
know.
was definitely not before recording was a thing. It was definitely before recording was a thing for me, but not.
I would feel
as the
comfortable
thing itself.
because I would feel comfortable going up to people with my camera and just like, oh, hey Jesse, man. And I feel like a jerk doing that.
Why would you do this to me? Like, I don't care.
Well, you know, I don't want to disrespect you. You're a private man, Jesse.
Private man. I'm very not a private man. I'm super open with 99% of what goes on in my life. To the point where I'll scare people a little bit, but it's okay.
Well, you gotta start somewhere, man. I'd rather pull you back than have to push you in, man. That's what the colonel used to tell me.
What?
That's you like whenever like I want you to be super aggressive. Like I'd rather you, pulling you back and having to push you in to get the job done or something. Yeah,
That
the colonel.
sounds
It's
dumb.
stupid. It's
That
stupid.
sounds really dumb.
That's why it was a flashback. I just had a stupid flashback.
No way, dude. If I'm
Stupid high
just
school
not
flashback.
sacking up to do something, you should push me in to go do it.
But like the thing was like I'd rather pull you back because at least you're overdoing it than underdoing it or something. That's the concept of that stupid saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I perceived it differently.
Yeah.
It was like more like you're afraid to do something, so I'd rather pull you out of it than push you in.
No.
and not be comfortable.
Right. Like I'd rather you be like so into it that I have to stop you.
Okay.
Than like because at least you're doing it. Or
Oh,
something. That's
okay.
the concept.
Okay. So different perception on that. Okay, alright,
Yeah.
that's not so bad. That's not so bad. We're just clarifying this for everybody so that you guys know. Mostly so I knew. But
It's cool, dude. It's cool. So yeah, what were we talking about? Computer. We were talking about robots before.
talking about Rob. I don't know,
They
dude.
were- no.
It's been like 30 minutes now. Now I say it's fair to go into your music thing and what you're doing with that.
All right. So the music thing. I just signed a contract with a media outlet. Won't say the name until I
Cute
get.
little kid screams. Woo!
I won't say the name until I get really I want to see the final product before I tell everyone where it's from, right? So, but I signed the contract, so it's guaranteed I'm gonna get some royalty payments every time they play it.
Okay.
And what's happening is I'm making they want a certain genre of music, like this aggressive hip hop kind of beats, and I'm usually into making hip hop beats, but not like the kind that they need, like the trap music and stuff,
Okay.
or like electric EDM kind of
Okay.
flow to it. So it's fun because it's making me explore other genres of music.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't necessarily create just on my own, and it's awesome because I get to be a part of a project that's gonna be aired. They're gonna use my music to either in a commercial or the segment of a TV show. I don't know.
They tell you where they were gonna use it yet?
No, because they what they do is we have the publisher and we're the writers. The publisher tells us we need this genre.
Yeah.
Right, and we in our media outlet, and we're going to distribute it where we see fit. Right, and we'll pay you every time it gets out. Now, they're gonna tell me where it's gonna be played because if they pay me, they gotta tell me how they're using it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
but they still need to make the decision. So, yeah, and how it works is it's 100%. So I'm going. There's 200% to a song. Sounds stupid.
There's 200% to a song, just in case.
When it comes to getting profit off of it.
Okay.
100% goes to the publisher, and 100% goes to the writers.
I still don't understand how that works.
I don't completely know either. It's just how they describe it. 200% is how they describe it.
It's just
because 100%
so that they understand.
This
really,
is their
there is
profit.
only 100%, but they call it 100.
It's because the publisher owns this profit.
Okay.
Like that's his.
Yeah.
And you own this profit. That's yours. It's never been a split between one profit. It's always been this is his profit.
Right.
I think it's just so that you feel good about it. Or
Right.
something. I don't know. I'm new to this. I don't understand as much as you do about this 200% kind of thing.
It's just lingo.
First
bro.
time I've ever heard. I think it's just like
Guaranteed total bull crap.
So, yeah, what's happening is I'm working with a big time producer guy, and we're going 50-50 on it because he needed some creative ideas to help, so he pulled me into this project. So me and him, we're going 50-50 on it. So out of that 100%,
You're getting 25% is really what it is.
Shut up.
That's the thing.
I wouldn't mind if they described it like that, but yeah, so... Yeah, but anyway, so it gets my foot in the door for the industry.
Okay.
You know, I'm in the, now I'm part of this, big thing now,
Yeah.
I feel like. So I get to be an artist that gets paid royalties every time the music gets played.
Dude, you got your foot in the door, man.
Yeah, I get in somehow, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to help me a lot with, getting connections and stuff. I'm a registered songwriter now. That's ready to receive royalty payments directly to my bank account as soon as they play the thing. So it's
that is
it's
super
exciting.
cool, man.
It really is.
That's the next step. Would this music thing would you ever let it just fully take over your life?
I've known other computer engineers in the game that are producers that they become computer scientists and they wait a minute, I like music more, so I'm just gonna go into music, but they still have the degree. If they wanted to, they could pick it up. Have you seen the guy off of Hangover?
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question? Would I go into it?
Would you let music fully take over and just leave computer science behind? If it worked out and it was amazing, and you got what you wanted out of it, and it just didn't become necessary to make money through computer science.
Well, I think no matter what, I'm going to work a couple of years in computers. That's guaranteed. I'm going to have a job somewhere in computers, and I'm going to use that money to back myself in case, and invest in case, my life doesn't go perfectly, right?
Okay.
I always have a plan. But as far as just dropping it and just pursuing music full-time is what you're saying.
The opportunity that presents itself, okay, we're going to pay you $200,000 a year to produce music for us, but you need but we're gonna take pretty much all of your time. Would you do it? Essentially dropping computer science.
I don't. The thing with that is, I feel because I still want to be involved. I would always want to be involved in engineering.
Okay.
I would never want to stop engineering cold turkey. Now I can take a break from engineering.
Right.
If it takes 2 years to take a break, I'll take a break for 2 years and do music full time.
Okay.
Let's see where it takes me. And then I always have a degree. I have my resume. I'll just go back after I'm done.
Okay.
Or if I feel like I never have to go back, maybe, But I don't want to stop engineering completely because here's the thing. I feel there's two sides of me, which is
he has two loves.
Right.
Tragic story. It's a tragic story.
It is. There's the creative side where I want to do music and artistic things like acting and music. Music is just the thing I've been using as an outlet as the most now for my creative side. And then there's the logical part of me that wants to solve problems. I love solving problems. I like configuring things, making these little robots, and figuring out why this thing doesn't work, and making my own little system, my own little world. you know. I mean, that's what, like.
That's cool. I would never, but that's cool that like you love it, man. It's awesome to see passion like that in such.
I just love these things, man. Being able to look at these things, knowing every single little component inside it, all the peripherals, and like all the time it took to like build it and think about the architecture inside this. What is this? An SSD drive, a hard drive? How many cores are inside of this thing? What's the clock speed on it? The cycles.
Both SSD, 300 and 700 megahertz, and
you have an SSD?
I have both SSD and HDD.
That's pretty good. The SSD is usually used to boot the operating system.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's faster for booting
and to run my current videos when I'm doing Premiere.
Right. So SSD, you want to use SSD because it's just faster memory transfer because it doesn't have a disk inside of it.
Right. Yeah.
It's all state drive.
Twice as fast, almost, right?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, it's way faster than your standard hard drive. Sorry, but my point is, I'm into the tech as passionately as I'm into the music. I just I feel really sad when I feel like I'm neglecting one of them. I realize. So I'm trying to find a balance between both lives. And I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I haven't had to give up completely one thing for the other. Like, even when I was in school, I made songs that made it to iTunes.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, like, people try to say you can only do one thing. You can only be this. You know,
right, yeah. You have one focus.
One
you have
focus.
To, take that to the end.
But, you can't let people define who you are.
Right, yeah.
Right?
The only way to be good and succeed in life is to make your own choices.
Right, and I don't really I don't have a role model, you know. I don't look up to really anyone for advice on who I can be. So I don't really try to limit myself on John or so and so did this, so I could probably only go up this high.
Yeah.
I can only do this many things because I've never seen anyone else do it. It's nice to have that, an example of someone else succeeding in life. Don't get me wrong, but I never followed that kind of thinking. I just
same. Yeah, no, same, dude. Have you ever heard the word multi-potentialite?
Never heard.
Multi-potentialite. So the first time I heard it, it was this girl speaking on a TED Talk, and it's basically someone who has a bunch of talents and they want to use them all to complete, to feel successful. And for a while I was like, yeah, dude, I'm totally multi-potentialite because I want to do this and this and this. And but now it's been reduced to basically to this filming stuff and cameras and editing and then health and fitness.
And who knows where you're gonna go?
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm 99% sure that this health and fitness stuff is not gonna stay around forever as far as a career, but it's definitely something that's very valuable to me. And I'll spend all day editing and creating this stuff. So I'll work 16 hours a day just doing this, and then not work out at all. But then after a day or 2 or 3 days of that, I start feeling guilty.
Jesse Taylor not working out, guys. You hear that? Oh my god, that's pretty big. I want to emphasize that,
dude. But I start feeling guilty, and I'll look in the mirror and be unsatisfied with myself. I'm dude, your fucking shoulders aren't big enough, or your abs aren't what they used to be, and then I'll have to freaking work out. I'll have to go a little ham, and then I'll have to eat a little bit better.
Right. So you understand?
I can't. Yeah. I can't leave either one of these behind anymore at this point.
Because they're who you are.
So much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, I don't need a career in health and fitness. Of course I say that fucking now, but I'm only 23. I have no clue where this is gonna go. But people could end up loving that side of me, and I need to show it a little bit more so people can learn. Who knows? But I guess we'll see where it all takes me.
That's all you can do, man. Honestly, life is the only thing guaranteed in life is death.
Is death.
Not to be depressing, right? But it truly is. You never know what's gonna happen. All the possibilities in this universe, you don't know. You could do all the right things. You could be the best person in the world. You could be Nikola Tesla, do all the right things. Mm-hmm. He tried so hard to make people happy. His entire life he tried so hard. I did a paper on him.
I would argue that even death isn't guaranteed.
Okay.
Depending on your theories of the universe.
Okay, but let's think of a realistic perspective. being dead in this existence, in this physical
Dying in this dimension.
right?
Right. Okay.
Okay, this dimension. Let's be a little bit like less broad.
Okay.
So dying in this simulation or something, whatever you want to call it, right? That's the only truly guaranteed thing, because you never know. You could die tomorrow. You could, like, someone you love could be gone just in an instant.
Yeah.
Why do we always wait for someone to die as an artist? You know, like, oh, Michael Jackson died, or
Right.
you know, like, oh man, or Prince died. Like, oh, I really loved him. How come, you know? Why don't we show that to them while they're alive? Why don't we tell them, like, especially like the artists, as far as like. Who's that guy who got his ear cut off? What was that guy's name? The artist.
Da Vinci? Or not Da Vinci?
No, not Da Vinci.
It was,
Oh, man, I feel like...
I don't know. His art sucked, though.
Okay. I feel so uncultured not knowing his name. But...
It was like, he was from France. Escargot, or something like that.
I think that's the Snail TV.
It is, but his name was something like that. Vince Van Gogh.
It's Vince... Right. Yeah.
Van Gogh.
Yeah, good job. Good job, dude.
See?
Good job.
Close.
That's pretty good, yeah. So, like him, like, they only liked his art when he died.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, why do we only think people are, like, we treat people valuable when they die?
Right.
But when they're alive, we just take them for granted, it seems like. Because we assume they're always going to be there. Right? They're always...
This is true. This is true. Like, yeah, I'll see them tomorrow, so I don't have to hang out with them or even tell them I love them or nothing, so...
Right, and that's why I've been trying to, like, change that. I'm trying to, like, not take things for granted in life and, like, try to appreciate things like, you know, people like you, man. Try to, like, make time to hang out with people that matter, people that actually care about my existence and stuff. Because you only got so much in life.
Yeah.
Nothing's guaranteed. Like... You could be here tomorrow. Maybe you move out, you get a new job, and as a successful model, and I never see you again.
This is a very likely thing for me to just disappear from Lathrop for some serious time.
I think we all want to disappear.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I was referring to my instantaneous, overly. What is the word I'm looking for? Spontaneous leaving of places where I'm just like, I'm leaving, and then I buy a plane ticket and leave the next day. Not disappearing, Jesus.
My biggest point is, like, I studied Nikola Tesla. I did a research paper on him. And he tried so hard. His thing was, he wanted people to love him. Because he never got the love and affection from his parents growing up. So he constantly was in this stage of emotional development where he needed affirmation from an external source. There was no internal source telling him he was a great person. So he constantly, whether it be like the war effort, he tried to make a ray gun, or like make promises he'll make electricity shoot from the sky and kill people, or like, or he'll make devices that he wants to improve people's lives, like lighting, like I want to help humanity, but then he'll cross the line of what he considers helping humanity and then make things that destroy humanity. You know, try to like make destructive things. So he flip-flopped because he was chasing affirmation of people. He wanted love, and he did amazing things. The reason we have Wi-Fi, the reason we have wireless transmission, like wireless charging, that's all him.
Yeah.
He created this future. The lights, the AC current going through your house, like that camera's powered by, well, it's probably powered by DC. But my point is that he paved the way for the future, and he got little credit for it.
Yeah.
People just like bought the ideas that he had or stole the ideas that he had. Mostly stole.
Yeah.
He made the radio and some idiot stole it.
Right.
Right? And my point is, he did all the right things. He created so many amazing things, remote control things. He's responsible for it. I could list off so many things this man did.
Please do for the people.
I don't want to, but
no. I want to know too.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if I can remember it.
Give me like top 5 awesome things.
Top 5 awesome things he made.
Yeah.
Radio is one.
Radio.
Okay.
Wireless transmission.
Wireless transmission. He basically, I guess you could say he's basically paved the way for Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, radio.
He's responsible for that.
Yeah.
AC current.
Air conditioning.
No. AC, alternating current.
Okay.
We have sine waves. So like, let's say a standard device, you have it plugged into the wall and it's going straight. It's just straight electricity, straight value, 5 volts. Let's say for your iPod, your iPhone. What's going through the wall is not that. What's going through the wall is a sine wave going up and down.
Okay,
and the voltage is like maybe 120 volts per wall.
Right.
The thing with his alternating current is it goes further. Like back in the day when Thomas Edison
Stole like the idea for electricity.
he
Or
had
right.
DC current. He wanted everything to be DC current, but it wasn't strong enough to make it to houses and cities. Because of Tesla creating this AC motor
Yeah.
and like getting a company, he made sure because Edison wanted AC to be evil. He wanted AC to be seen as something evil.
Wow.
So he would like shock elephants with it, show people, look how dangerous it is. Look.
Absolute scumbag.
So he basically
Edison was a scumbag. Your history teachers are liars. Go ahead.
he was a businessman.
He was a businessman.
What can you say?
That was a polite way of saying it.
So basically, yeah, like with Tesla's AC, alternating current, he was able to power cities way more efficiently than DC.
Sorry, we had to just do things with the camera because it only records for 30 minutes. Okay. Anyway,
So straight to the point.
Tesla.
He went crazy. He started like going around walking naked in his apartment with a bunch of pigeons, and he fell in love with the pigeon. Okay, why he went crazy? He lost his mind. Right, trying to please people. He did all the right things, and it just didn't work out. And that's what happens in life. Sometimes we can do all the great things for people. We can be the inventor of AC electricity. Do amazing things, but like it doesn't guarantee love and affection from people. Even though we might deserve this form of like gratification, we might not get it. But what is guaranteed in life is our own happiness, being happy within ourselves. That's what we can guarantee. That's what we can control. How other people feel about us, we can't control that.
Definitely, man.
But what we can control is how we perceive the world.
Self-love.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to think about what is guaranteed in life and know that when we go for things like acting or modeling, you know, like you could be a Jesse Palin and go for modeling. Doesn't guarantee you'll get the modeling position because there's so many factors beyond your control.
Hold on. Let's wait for this guy to come through, interrupting our awesome interview. How dare you? Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to share that I learned from Nikola Tesla is that's what I try to view in life is like what can I control, and it's very hard to remember that. It's extremely hard when you're down and stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes just things don't work out.
Yeah, dude. You just gotta remember everything's gonna be okay because what I'm tripping about doesn't actually freaking matter, and everything is just gonna work out in the end anyway. And that you just gotta love yourself.
I'll try.
Yeah. Just gotta I think that's a great place to end this, you guys. Nick's gotta go and continue editing his stuff. I have to edit this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and follow Nick at was it Nick the Powerful on Instagram?
Oh, I don't even add people on Instagram, dude. This my
No
YouTube
Instagram
channel.
club? Okay.
I don't do Instagram clubs.
Plug yourself.
99 Paperman. I make really long video game videos. If you want to watch them, you can. If you don't, I don't blame you. So, yeah.
Sell yourself more. Watch his videos. His name is freaking 99 Paperman. How ridiculous is that?
Gonna start playing Fortnite.
Oh.
Yeah. Never been done before. Gonna play.
Never been done before. What's a Fortnite? No, I'm kidding. My nephews are crazy about that. But yeah, dude. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me here,
dude.
man. It was great.
It was awesome.
Being able to meet all these wonderful people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to you.
Alright, you guys. See you later.
Bye.